Hello, my name is Gemini. If this is your first time seeing me, welcome. If you're back again, that's awesome. Welcome back. So tonight I just wanted to do a quick card pull. I have been thinking a lot about like these old Joss Whedon shows that I used to watch. I don't know if anyone else is a fan. But and it might have something to do with the fact that it seems like so many of the cast members of Buffy the Vampire Slayer have passed away recently. But I was, yeah, definitely an avid fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer when I was growing up. And Angel and Dollhouse. I don't know if you guys have seen Dollhouse. Firefly Serenity, but Dollhouse has been kind of on a loop lately in my head, which is interesting. I love that show. I don't know if you've seen it. But it's about the main character's name is Echo. And she's a very interesting character. Like, the whole concept of the show is really, really interesting. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. I'm not quite sure why it's so pertinent right now, but maybe there's something in it for you. Maybe it's just an enjoyable show for you to watch. You're tired of the same old shit. I don't know. But we'll see if anything kind of ties into the reading. If not, still recommend the show. Hope everyone's doing well, hydrating. I keep clearing my throat. I've got my trusty water with me. I've actually tried to record a few different nights and just coughing fits, non-stop coughing fits. Knocked over my water at one point. It was a whole, it's been a whole kind of ordeal. But I am just gonna keep showing up as I am. If you're into it, you can keep showing up with me, and that would be great. I'll also be stopping to sip on my water. And we'll stick with it and get through this message. Okay, so right out the gate, we've got the Four of Wands, which is an awesome start. And it's followed up with the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles. I pull underlying energy from the bottom of the deck, and the underlying energy of this is Seven of Pentacles, cards we currently have in the spread. This Queen of Wands in reverse here, she is adamantly pointing at this this wedding cake. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It seems like this was supposed to be a good opportunity. Definitely potentially a marriage, given the wedding cake and the two here on top. But it seems like it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Seems like a lot of working without reward. The Queen of Wands here, she looks almost like, I get, like, she feels bossy and commanding, not necessarily a woman, but definitely feminine energy. Kind of bitchy feminine energy, if I'm being honest. This was supposed to be a wonderful new opportunity, but the seeds planted didn't bear any fruit, and it ended up being for, I won't say for nothing, for the lesson is what I'll say. It ended up being for the lesson. So this is past energy here. It's possible some of you might be going through a divorce, or you've already gone through a divorce. What is current energy, please? Current energy. It's the Hangman in reverse, with the Seven of Wands. In reverse is the underlying energy. Why is this the choice we're making right now? The Sun. With the World in reverse on the bottom is the underlying energy. It's a almost an immature sort of energy here, naive sort of energy, which is great. Like, don't get me wrong. Well, not naivety. That's not great. But the embracing the inner child, the sense of wonder, being able to laugh at the smallest things, and frolic in the fields and all that shit. That's great. But we still have to work for the things that we want, right? We still have to have goals. We still have to keep moving forward. And also with the underlying energies, with how I have it set up, it's almost like the world is trying to walk towards the Seven of Wands here. But he's ready to fight. Like the end of this cycle with the Hangman in reverse wants to happen. But this kid here is like, yeah, I'm just gonna say no. Again, love the like optimism and sunshiny nature here, but at the same time, it seems like the cycle is ready to close. So what would be the advice going forward? Oh, this is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And the soldier on this card is injured. Everyone around him, like all the other little soldiers, they're marching along. They seem to be just fine, following their orders and being good little soldiers. But this guy in the middle, he's messed up. He's missing a leg. He's all bandaged up. He's having a hard time keeping up with everyone else there. So it seems like there may have been quite a bit of hurt, quite a bit of pain involved in this situation. And it seems like the response to that was to remove yourself, which is great. I will always be an advocate for removing yourself from situations that are toxic or harmful. But I mean, eventually you've gotta get back out there and enjoy the world and actually enjoy the sun and the roller coasters and all the awesome things that are out there. The beautiful sunflowers, go smell some sunflowers, or run around in a field of sunflowers. I don't, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. I love the sense of optimism that's just radiating off of this card. And I am just struck by the sun here. And that seems important. Like it's a distraction, lots of distractions. The advice is to move away from a lack mentality. It's to allow yourself to feel the pain so you can let it go. So that way you're not just distracted by the sun and the shiny things, but you become one of them. Which is pretty damn good advice. Okay. What is the future looking like based on current trajectory? What is there to look forward to based on current trajectory? Tonight is the new moon in Gemini, just for a little context on the season. New moon in Gemini. What we have to look forward to. Death. Yes! I really do. I love the death card. It's one of my favorite cards because of the cyclical nature of all things. So death to me means rebirth. I mean, naturally, it can also just mean death. And this particular spread, it means the death of being so closed off and cold to try to protect your heart. When I first looked at the sun card, like, I noticed obviously the kid on the horse. It's just him and the horse surrounded by sunflowers. But now I'm seeing the people. Like, this is you legitimately wanting to feel that warmth and not just putting on a smiling face and pretending everything's okay and distracting yourself, which I think is absolutely beautiful. So the future, what you've got to look forward to based on current trajectory, is walking away from feeling like you or the walking away from ending the death of feeling so disconnected and closed off, and no judgment. Like, everybody handles their lives different, their pain differently. I definitely understand needing to pull away to heal. I think we all do. I think at least the vast majority does. But it's time. That world card is ready. You're ready. However long it's been for you, you are ready. And with Gemini season, I'm sure everyone else is kind of feeling that pull to love and that pull to communicate. Like, I feel like it's the universe going, come on, it's time. You've done this enough. Heard, universe. And I sincerely hope you're hearing it too. What potential obstacles might get in the way? Potential obstacles. You would be the obstacle. Not letting it go. Not letting the tower fall. Not trusting in your magic and your ability to create a new foundation for yourself. New moons are, it's a time for new beginnings. It's a time for manifestations. The only thing standing in your way, the only thing that can stand in your way is you. So the advice is let the tower fall and create that beautiful new beginning. Yeah, I think that's wonderful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and we'll close out with a couple of oracle cards. Oh my God, my posture. I'm a work in progress, people. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Oh, and I love the confirmation. Okay. So we've got getting better. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements, one step at a time. The other side of this card is on the mend. I don't usually read the other sides, but especially alongside the other cards we got in this spread, it seems like it might be pertinent. It says, on the mend, be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Please be kind to yourself. Please be kind to yourself. Healing doesn't happen overnight. But I don't really think that you can realistically put a time frame on that. It's whatever time you need. It seems like you have done a lot of work on yourself. And I'm not going to boldly proclaim that you're fully healed. But I will say, from this spread, it looks like it's time to get back out there and see what you can create, what you can do. All right, so getting better. Love it. Do we have any more? Maybe. Got two. Okay. We've got unlock your heart. Embrace vulnerability. Let love guide your journey to self-discovery. Always lead with love. Always lead with love. Heart chakra work might be helpful. There are also two people on this card here. So, it's quite possible there's a partnership of some sort in your near future. Or maybe someone that's already kind of in your orbit, but it's important to remember that people that you're encountering on your journey are not, they're not the people that have hurt you in the past. Not the person who put you in the Five of Pentacles energy that you had to come out of. Man, the missing leg, that guy got messed up. Might have felt like a war. But that's also in the past. And we're moving forward. And we're working on unlocking our hearts and healing. And that goes for me too. I find my messages, these messages, to be empowering or informational for me as well. Go your own way is the second one. Or the third one, I guess, at this point. And it's trust your intuition and embrace individuality, paving your path with courage and authenticity. Be you. Don't let anyone take your sparkle or let them try to mold you into their idea of what they think you should be. You are your own person, and you are a beautiful person. And if you feel like you've been living your life for everyone else, now is a wonderful opportunity for you to be able to find out just how amazing you are and what lights you up and what interests you have. This really is a beautiful message. It comes from a hard place and a hard energy. It speaks to an alchemical process of having to turn pain into power. So props, definitely. That's not easy. And you should be proud. I hope you're proud. I hope you tell yourself every day that you're proud of you. Oh. We're going to do one of the soul contract card deck. Oh, I love this. Okay, so the card that came out was the Lunar Protector. The moon's energy shields you with a protective force. Trust in its guidance to find clarity during times of uncertainty. Lunar energy, protective force, and intuition. More confirmation on the trust your intuition, and you are protected and supported on your journey. We're going to draw a spirit animal card for you guys too. Got the frog. What else was the frog? It was Harry Potter earlier today in the 4th book. And he's trying to figure out how he's going to be able to survive the second task and breathe underwater for an hour. And one of his suggestions was he could try to turn himself into a frog. Maybe frogs are significant to you. Maybe you feel like you've kissed a lot of frogs and none of them have turned into princes. Oh, hey, but then you got a really cool frog, right? Okay, frog is transition. This is a powerful time of change. You are being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. You may also need to engage a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. That sounds like fantastic advice. Also, the leaning into the feminine energies. Is I feel where you want to be if you feel like you're resonating with this energy. With the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse here, it seems like you it seems like very, very possible that you had to, and with the disconnect, that you had to lean pretty heavily into your masculine to be able to deal with and work through this situation. You're allowed to soften. And lead with love. Always lead with love. You can't go wrong. There might be some lessons along the way. But give yourself grace. You're doing amazing. Doing amazing. All right. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And, or day, whenever it is that you're finding this. Why do I feel like there's one more thing? I'm going to pull another spirit animal card. And 2 fell out. Okay. So you get 3 spirit animals today. Nice. All right. So we've got the blue jay, which is also intuition. Apparently it cannot be stressed enough to trust your intuition. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. You're not going to end up back in the same situation that you ended up before, where you worked. It didn't end up amounting to anything. It ended up being bullshit. And if it does end up being bullshit, spread your wings and fly the hell out of that situation. You do not have to stay there. You do not have to stay anywhere where you are not loved, cared for, or appreciated. Ever. And if it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't sit right with your soul, obviously sorting out things like trauma triggers, and maybe these were more than likely, actually, yeah, more than likely they were important figures in your life. If this part of the message resonates with you. It's of course important to analyze whether or not how you're feeling about a situation or about a person is associated with a trauma trigger, but also you went through those things. They existed. If you are feeling similar emotions, check in with yourself, because you start picking up on red flags. You start seeing these things. If it triggers you, there's room for growth there, of course, but also don't ignore how you feel about a situation. Energy doesn't lie. People lie all day, every day. People lie, but energy doesn't, and you can trust yourself. You've been told at least 3 different times in this spread that you can trust yourself, and that it's time to go out, maybe like 4 or 5. It's okay. You've got you, and you've proven it time and time again. You'll continue to do so going forward. And maybe you'll even give somebody the courage to do the same. The last one we've got is Buffalo. Abundance. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. You will always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. Don't forget to embrace that attitude of gratitude. We do have so much to be appreciative of. So much to be grateful for. Every single day we wake up is a day to be grateful for. It's a new beginning. It's a new opportunity to, if you're feeling like you're not where you want to be, you can create that reality. Each day that you wake up, each day you wake up is a new opportunity for you to step into the person that you'd like to be. And however it feels for you, however you want to go about it, whether it's like some kind of drastic change to your life or your hair, whatever, or if it's through just slow kind of incremental process that you stay consistent with, which personally I find for myself is a bit better. But I have had my moments where I needed to drastically change. And if you are in a toxic situation, or a situation where you feel like you're being harmed, then yeah, I would say drastic change is absolutely called for, because you don't deserve that. No one deserves that. All right, I hope something in here was helpful. I hope that it resonated with you, at least different aspects of it. Maybe you got a message that'll be beneficial going forward. I love you. I'm proud of you. This was not easy. I can't wait to see what you're going to create. I am absolutely here for it. All right, I'm going to let you go. Take care.